you are using these as an expression. Words that we use for expressing things. What is the temperature? Whoa!
I'm late with try.
What?
31.
31?
Yes.
Above or below freezing?
Below.
Below. He's correct. It's freezing outside. Saeed is correct. It is freezing because it is below 32. Remember, above, below.
Yeah.
Another word we haven't used much lately. What does that mean?
No windy. No chill.
This is what we're going to be using. This is not calm.
It's not here.
Monsoon. No. So, over here. Someone put this up and I just noticed it the other day.
Calm.
I don't know what it was for, but someone, common word, calm. Calm, yeah.
Calm is normal. When they say calm down. Wait.
Calm down, it means, for people, you would use it, the people are very quiet, they're reading, they're very calm, not active. So if you said, the kids in school are very calm today. Sitting, reading, talking. Or you might say, the kids are very excited, like for a party. The kids are very active doing things, so calm is an expression for different kinds of things. If you said you go to the water at the lake, no waves on the water, you'd say the water is very calm. In the morning when I come, I always listen to the morning report for the weather that's going to happen, but they usually do it together. They say the weather and traffic report. So, a couple things that I found today. About the same. Commuting. We know here in Detroit, it's big. Detroit is big. People commute. What does that mean? They commute. They drive. Yes. So, in some places, people walk to work. They live in the city and they walk. But here, people work and they work in Southfield and Dearborn and Livonia and Sterling Heights. They commute. They drive a lot. Commuting conditions. So that tells what it's like driving. How is it driving? Remember we talked the other day about being careful because it might be icy. The roads may be icy and slippery and covered with snow. Or we may say, oh, Construction. Roads are closed. Lanes are closed. So these are all traffic conditions. So a few things I want to throw out today that's new. Are four directions?
No.
North, yeah. East, yeah. North, south.
For traffic. Little new punctuation today. What is this? That's a B.
Power.
Northbound traffic, what does that mean? What do you think it means? Northbound.
About speed.
The traffic that is going north, northbound traffic. Do you know I-75 out here? The expressway? Goes that way, that way. That way is northbound. That way, going down to the city of Detroit, is southbound. So if you hear the term northbound traffic, it means the traffic that's going in that direction. Southbound. So, anyone here ever go to Dearborn? To Dearborn? To go to Dearborn, if you go on the expressway, I-94, you go
Westbound.
notice these marks. Have you ever seen these marks before? It's used to show repeat in lists of things. So instead of typing the word bound, 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 they would use these little marks like that to show same thing going down. Punctuation marks. So, northbound, southbound, so on and so forth. Okay. Commuting. How was your commute today?
Good.
It was good?
But it was cold, so at morning.
It was cold. Did you have to go warm your car up
Yep. So I wait about 10 minutes, 15.
to get your car warm?
Yeah.
What do people do in places where it's very cold? Very cold.
Like in another country.
It's Alaska maybe, where it's very cold.
Russian, we have one solution for this problem. We give the remote when I wake up. I turn on car, and when I go, the car is warm.
There are places, just as information, where cars that are not battery, this is gasoline cars with engines, oil to run your car. If oil, your car needs oil, to keep the parts from freezing up. If the oil gets too cold, it turns like that. It will freeze. Gasoline gets too cold, it will freeze. So they have, in places where it gets like this, you know when you check your oil, you have a special oil stick that's heated, that's electric. It's plugged in and it goes into the engine and keeps the oil warm and warms your engine.
Yes. It's difficult.
Negative 50. It's very cold. How cold is negative 50? This cold. If I take this water, I take it outside and I go like this, it turns to ice right away. That cold.
Yes.
The coldest I've ever been was maybe 25 years ago. I was in Michigan and we were traveling, my mother and my sister and I, and your car has a little, most cars today will tell you the temperature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was negative 39. Yeah. Negative 39. And I was worried. My mother was old, and I was worried because I can't turn the car off. It may not start. But the heater, you know, you get heat,
Yeah.
no heat.
Before?
It was just like air, but not warm. It was so cold outside. That's the coldest I've ever been. Yeah, it's very cold. Okay. Traffic conditions. All maps are done like this, and you will see often it will be like this. Yeah. Or something like that. So if you see a map and it's telling you how it is adjusted, and you see this, you can fill in the rest. Okay. Now, we have to go a little bit further with this today. In between. How do we say that?
Northeast, northwest.
What's this one?
Northeast, northwest,
West.
southwest,
South. Yes. That's
southeast, east.
Notice that it is not east-south. Nope.
South.
North-south comes first. Northwest, northeast.
Southwest.
We say that we live in southeast Michigan. Southeast. So we could say traffic on northwest traffic is busy. Northwest traffic is moving fast. So we use these directions.
Not to check off.
Question?
I need right. Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're going to have some weather words today. Some new words from our story. Monsoons. So, what do we know about monsoons?
Winds.
Anyone here from Bangladesh?
Almost.
Do you know about monsoons? Do they have monsoons in Yemen?
Yeah.
Do they have monsoons in Hamtramck? What? No. Notice monsoons are places that come off of the ocean. So big waters create monsoons and hurricanes. Did you get it? Okay. I will meet the board here eventually. Who wants to be our volunteer to start reading today? Go ahead.
Monsoon are strong winds
Affecting
threatening the weather of several Asian countries. From April to October, the summer monsoons move through the southwest to the northeast, strong in
starting
inland and
in what?
India, and
Continuing
continuing through
several.
several Southeast Asia countries. In the winter, the monsoon goes the other direction.
Direction. So, what direction? Remember,
Yeah.
this is directions. East, north, go right, go left, go forward, go back. Remember that? These are directions. But we also know that we use the word directions. How do you make coffee? What are the directions? How do I fix my car? What are the directions? So we use the same word, different meaning. It's related in a sense, how to do something. So that first paragraph, some things in here. Did we get this?
Yes.
Okay. We notice here, it says here, the summer monsoon moves from southwest
Southwest.
to northeast. And then it says, in the winter, the monsoon goes in the other direction. What would that be? Other direction. Southwest to northeast.
Different.
What's the other direction?
From south to north or
Northeast to southwest.
yeah.
Look at your picture here.
Yeah. Different.
The white one is summer monsoon. It's going, it doesn't show up very well, but you can see the dark one there. So northeast, southwest to northeast, and then northeast to southwest. When it said the other direction, it should have said opposite direction. You remember opposite? Would have been better, because if I said, I'm going north, what is the opposite direction? South.
That.
If I said, I'm going north, what is the other direction? You see, not a good article. I didn't make this. Did you make this? Should I call them up and say, fix this? The other thing in here where it says Southeast Asian countries. What is that? Southeast Asia.
Asian.
Southeast Asia. Asia is big. So Southeast Asia
So
is
like-
what?
Thailand.
Southeast.
This all Malaysia.
So you've got Southeast Asia, you've got Northeast Asia, going further up on the map. So it tells us a certain part of Asia, Southeast Asia. Bangladesh is in Southeast Asia. Next paragraph, volunteer.
Me.
Pardon? Go ahead.
Monsoons are caused
Caused
by
by
differences
excellent
inland and sea
air.
temperatures in the summer and here it's very hot. The air over the land is
Warmer.
warmer than the air over the Indian Ocean. This drives air from the ocean
Towards
towards the land. In the winter, the
situation.
situation is the opposite and the ocean drives air from the land.
Okay. Few words in here. Differences. What does that mean? Differences.
Some different thing.
Not the same.
Yes,
Okay.
not that.
Not the same. We know that, where was it? Oh. The word draws air. Now we know draw. Oh, I'm going to go to the board and draw.
Yeah.
But when we use the word draw, it also means to get something from somewhere. So, for example, up above you, you see up there that grate?
Yep.
That grate has a flap. In the summer, it opens up and the hot air goes out. The air goes, warm air does what? What does warm air do?
Up.
Goes up. Cold air
Down.
goes
Down.
down. Which is why in the summer, you're upstairs in your house, warm, you go to the basement, cool. Warm air goes up. So the air draws the air up. Not like this, but to bring it up. Another place I might use that word draw. I need water, and here's the river. I need some water. Here's a river of water. I go to the river and I take a bucket or pan, and I draw water from there. So the same word used in different meanings. There's something else I wanted to show you in here. Towards. What does that mean? Towards.
What?
To the directions. Towards.
I'm going towards the door. It means in that direction. Okay. Doesn't mean I'll get there, but it's that direction. So if I said, I'm driving towards Chicago, it means I'm on my way to Chicago. Maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't. Towards. Kids in school, they're working towards graduation. It's where they want to go, towards. Third paragraph, volunteer. Go ahead. What's new?
The summer monsoon brings heavy rains to the area. Those rains are very important to farmers. In contrast, the winter monsoon brings dry, sunny weather to the area.
So, why do farmers need heavy rains? Why?
Because the winds,
Why do farmers need rain?
is important.
Why?
We
Clean.
grow up this
Farmers.
What?
Farmers.
trees.
Plants.
Plants. Yes, right.
No rain, no plants. Boom.
The rain, no food.
If you don't have rain, how do you give your plants water? What's that called? Irrigation. Irrigation, yes. Which is used in most countries, even in the USA. You see people in the summer, they have a hose and they go like this in their garden.
Yeah.
That's irrigation.
Yes, yeah.
I saw pictures, I've seen pictures of Yemen, up in the mountains, where irrigation goes down from the mountains. The water irrigates the plants. Yeah. Irrigation.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I understand.
Irrigation.
Ah, just to let you know for our weather, no monsoon today. Don't worry, no monsoon here for you today. What do we have? Wait a minute. Here in Michigan, in Hamtramck, we don't have hurricanes. We don't have monsoons.
Alright.
What do we have?
Wind.
Forecast.
What's that called?
Strong.
Who remembers the word?
Volcan.
What? What?
Volcan.
The volcano. Bloom!
Oh.
That's where the earth blows up.
Strong. Okay.
Tornado.
lose your house in a tornado.
In Michigan, we have tornado
Yes.
every year.
Yes. Pick up your house, it goes up in the sky.
But
Except it comes all apart. It just sticks. Your car, can you pick up your car?
they can fly.
You can
they
pick
can-
your car up and boom, move it somewhere else.
Accident.
Okay, let's go here to answer some of these questions. We'll start over here. Sala, start us off, number 1.
Question?
Yes,
The
vocabulary.
forces.
Best answer.
The temperature is supposed to go up tomorrow.
Okay. Remember we did this all the time?
D.
Weather.
D.
The weather is supposed to go up.
Oh.
What goes up and down?
Temperature.
Pardon? Temperature.
Temperature.
Temperature. Oh,
Yep.
Temperature.
yes.
Nadira, what is the temperature today? What was it?
31.
31. The temperature tomorrow? Going up.
Boy,
Okay.
40.
So why not air? The air is supposed to go up tomorrow. Air is always going up. Air is going up and down, all the time. Hot air goes up, cold air goes down. So it can't be that. How about the weather? Weather is not something that goes up and down. Temperature goes up and down. Number 2, Muhammad.
are you sure we are walking in the right direction?
Direction. Number 3, say it.
Life is the earth.
Is the
Is-
what?
Is the of his system. There are totally different things. Opposite.
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 Yeah. Now, notice the word unlike. Okay? The grammar is wrong. Notice the word opposite, the opposite. The opposite of good is bad. But if you use the word unlike,
Unlike is good.
it's a different grammar. So you'd have to say, know the. Mark is unlike his sister.
Yeah, that's right.
Without the.
Pardon?
Without the.
Without the. What's the opposite of big?
Small.
The opposite. Next one, Nadira.
If you on this road another 200 meters, you will find the building.
Continue.
Continue.
Continue. Continue.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
Continue. If I say to you, if you're reading and I say continue, it means don't stop.
Yeah.
If I say repeat, what does that mean?
Repeat again.
Say it again.
Again,
Yeah.
yes.
If I say stop,
Stop, stop.
quit.
Yeah.
All right, let's flip the page. Now these are gonna get harder. It says choose the best answer. When you have these things where it says choose the best answer, you must look at all the possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, or in this case, A, B, C, D. Okay? And you have to look because one might be correct, the next one might be even better. Okay? So, Shayla, read number 1 for us. What? Again, repeat again. One more time.
Which is
Okay, take a look at that word cause. Look at the end. Excellent. Mountains. Dry. Several Southeast Asian countries. Difference in air temperatures. Well, let's look at our story. What does it say?
D. One second. D.
Look at paragraph 2, first line. What does it say?
different environment,
Different.
pictures.
D.
Right there. D. Next, number 2. Go ahead.
Monsoon in June. Okay, move from the northeast to the southeast.
Wait. Read again.
Move from the northeast to the southeast. West. sorry.
Southwest. Okay.
The air
Are
are caused by warm air over the Indian Ocean.
Ocean. Ocean.
Sea affect every Southeast Asian country. D. Bring heavy rain. C.
In June. Is that summer or is that winter?
Summer.
Summer.
Bring
So in
happy,
summer,
Happy.
bring
in
heavy
summer.
rains.
D.
Paragraph
D.
the summer monsoon bring heavy rains.
So in summer, southwest to northeast. What does this say?
D.
Bring heavy rains.
Northeast to southwest. No, that's bad. That's wrong. Do we see that?
Yeah.
No good. A is no good because it's the opposite.
Yeah, obviously.
How about B? Warm air over the Indian Ocean. Let's take a look. This is summer. In summer, the air on land is warmer than the air over the Indian Ocean. No good. The land is warm, not the Indian Ocean. C. Affects every Southeast Asian country. What does it say about that? So I'm trying to find the first paragraph? It says, it starts in India and continues through several Southeast Asian countries. Several. That's what it says in the article. Several. But in your question over here, it says every. Do you see that? Several is not every. You see the difference? What does several mean?
Some.
Some. Yeah, usually a smaller number. So if I said in my classroom, several people are sitting in the front row.
About.
Several people are sitting in the front row. If I said everyone is sitting at a table. That's good, except for me. But every student is sitting at a table. That covers all. But several means no, not all.
And D.
So what's left?
D.
D. Brings heavy rains. Let's see if it says that up here. The summer monsoon brings heavy rains. Aha! Found it. Summer monsoon. So it's in the article. We found it. All right, next one, number 3. Go ahead. Saba.
The phrase in context is used to show how to summer and winter monsoons are
Similar.
similar. B. The difference between the summer and winter monsoon. C. The best way to understand the winter monsoon. D. What happened during the summer monsoon.
This is a hard one. In contrast.
The picture.
What does it mean? In contrast.
What happened?
What does it mean? The phrase in contrast. What does it mean?
E. E.
Different.
Yes. Different.
I picked one that doesn't work. Sorry. I was going to use that as an example. Ah, perfect. Sell us pens. 2 pens.
Yes.
This pen is
Green.
in contrast. This pen is
Purple.
difference.
Yes.
Contrast means different. That was a hard one.
Number B.
Yes, letter B.
Yes.
Letter B. Okay,
Yes.
last one.
Which of the following is
Following.
is not true?
Not true.
Not
We
true.
want something that's false.
Farmers need the
Monsoon.
monsoon rain.
Is that true or false?
It's true.
Do they need true? No good. Next one.
Farmer the winter monsoon moves from the northeast to the
Southwest.
Southwest.
True or false? Northeast to southwest. This is winter monsoon, northeast to southwest.
False. Who is it?
The winter monsoon comes from the
Take a look at the picture. In the winter, the monsoon goes in the other direction. So on here, the winter monsoon goes from northeast to southwest. That is true.
Yeah.
So that means B is true. So
Yeah.
no good. We're looking for false. Next one, America.
And here is hotter in the summer than in the winter.
True.
That's true.
Yes, true.
Summer is hotter than winter. No good.
Yeah.
So the last one,
All monsoons move from north
To the
to
south.
south.
False.
False.
no good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number C.
D.
D. Yes.
Down at the grammar, take a look here. They want us to put these 3 sentences together. The words are messed up on the bottom. So let's fix it.
D.
They are different. They are.
Notice capital T, that's a clue.
Stop.
Good?
They are
They are orange.
Number 2, what word is going to start?
here.
There.
There.
There is.
What?
There. Here.
There is. Rain heavy. Continue. Close.
Right.
Alright. Can't continue the process.
Right.
It's kind of hard.
Cross the country.
Here's the moment. There is a heavy rain continuing across the country. And the last one, what starts it off?
It's monsoons. It's monsoons upbringing and the weather in the winter.
It's a what?
It's monsoon.
What kind of monsoon?
Monsoons bringing
What kind
Dry.
of monsoon?
dry bringing
What kind of monsoon? Summer and winter.
winter. Monsoons are winter. Yeah. It's winter monsoons bringing hard rain weather.
It's a winter. What does this mean? It's. Why the apostrophe?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a winter monsoon. capsules you put in and push the button and the water goes through. It's bitter. Do you know the word bitter?
Yeah, good.
Taste.
Did we get this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one more thing with this, then we're going to talk about money. Do we like money?
Yes.
Why?
Because I need it.
You can't eat it, you can't drink it.
You can.
What's it good for?
You can live.
Pardon?
You can live. You can give your father. You can give anyone you need.
Money can solve the problem. Many problems.
Money can't buy you love. That's a song, a famous American song. Money can't do everything. It can't make you happy.
Yeah.
Can help.
You can't eat it. You can't drink it.
You can help.
But
You can help someone.
money is a way that we relate to each other. Unless you live all by yourself, grow all your own food, take care of everything yourself, we need money. Or we trade. We can trade. Do you know trade? I give you something, you give me something. Trade.
Right. Right.
So you go to the store, you want to go to Al Haramain to buy some milk, right?
You take a milk, give him money.
Or you give him money, but what if there's no money? What would you take?
God.
No, Muhammad say, I need milk, I'll give you my sweater. You like that? You know, before I was born, the whole world had what was called economic depression. People would grow food and take it to market. They had no money to buy the food. So the farmers got all the food and the people have no food. Big problem. So farmer has lots of food. Potatoes, carrots, onions. And he says, my family's sick. I'm going to the doctor. I have food, no money. So the farmer would go to the doctor and say, take care of my family, I'll give you a chicken. Yes. And people would say, okay, I like chicken. I like eggs. Give me some potatoes. And people had to do this, but it doesn't work for the whole country, just in a small community. So we're going to talk about money, but I want to do this first. This word gets mixed up. I won't spend too much time on it.
Like this before.
Try. Epic.
Effect.
Effect.
Yeah. In your story here, it says the first
Affecting.
Okay. Affecting the weather. It's a verb. Okay. So if I said, example. The lights up here are affecting how we can see. No light, we can't see. It has some influence on it, so affecting. So for example, the weather is affecting how I dress. When it's cold, I wear my coat, my hat, my gloves. Okay? It changes things in some way, affecting. This one
What is the effect of other storm?
No.
noun. It's a thing. What is the effect of a bad storm? What happens? Bad storm.
Destroy.
Destruction. Yes. A thing. Noun.
Verb. Action.
Action. Affecting. I think I have a lesson for that somewhere. Take one here, say yes, that's those. Extra. Take one, pass one. Let's see if I have enough. This is currency. What's this?
Paper. Paper money. Coin.
Both currency. In the United States, the name of our currency is used in terms of US dollars. What is the currency in Yemen?
Riyal.
Riyal. What is the currency in Bangladesh? What is it? Dhaka. What is the currency in London?
London, Europe.
Dollar. The same.
Pound. was euro, but England said
Oh,
they went out of the European Union, so they were using the euro, so now they're back to the pound. In Europe, it's the euro. What is it in Canada?
Canadian dollar.
Canadian dollar, yes. I think I have one here.
Canadian?
No, I left it home, because I went to Canada. In Canada, if I go to the store and buy with a credit card, I go to the store and I buy $10 worth of groceries. $10 worth of groceries with my credit card. Here's my card, $10 worth of groceries. Then I go home and I look on the computer to see how much did that cost on my credit card.
12?
9.
$6.50.
What?
The currency is not the same.
Oh.
American dollar in
Yeah.
Canada, very strong.
Basar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So it changes. Sometimes here, yes, it can go back and forth. So you will see many people in Canada come to the U.S. to buy things because sometimes it's cheaper here. It's complicated. It's very complicated. Okay, so this is a history of money. And let's start over here. Go ahead, Salah, start us off.
Today, currency is a mixture of coins and paper money, but wasn't always that way.
Okay, stop for a second. Notice that the first thing on here is today, comma. It's talking about right now, but it's letting us know maybe there was another time.
Yeah.
So it's like a clue to tell us it's going to be about time. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Salah.
Before people had metal coins and paper bills, they used a lot of unusual things for money. In one part of the world, for example, people use shark's teeth for money.
Shark's teeth. What is a shark?
Yes, shark. In
You know shark, the big fish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Teeth.
wow. For money. In some places, brightly colored feathers and
Brightly colored feathers.
and rare seashells were money. People in one area even use the hair from elephants' tails from money.
Elephant's tails. So, do you think if you went to Al Haramain to buy your milk, you can take some seashells or some brightly colored feathers?
But
They'd say, what, are you crazy?
this is so hard. Too hard.
But at one time, but in different places, people would do that. Next one, Muhammad.
No one knows for sure when people start using metal. Coins for money. The oldest coins are over 2,500 years old. So we know that people use coins every long time.
Very
Very long time ago. At first people used
Precious.
precious metals, such as gold and silver to make coins. They stamped the
Shape.
the shape of a person or a normal
Animal.
on each coins to indicate its value.
Its value.
Its value.
Notice over on the right, there are some words on the side that tell you what these dark words mean. So precious means very valuable. Indicate means show. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. So it's talking about metal coins. In order to have metal coins, you have to be able to get metal. So that was part of, I don't know if you know about some of the old cultures that were in what we now call the Mediterranean area of what is now Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, the Sumerian people, the Akkadian people. These are going back 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 years ago. And people had metal. And it was very hard to stamp something on that. They have to etch it with a knife or something like that. Say number third paragraph.
In the third country,
Wait.
13.
13.
Yeah, 13 country people.
Wait. Century.
Century, yeah.
Yes.
People in China use
Iron.
iron coins for their currency. These coins weren't worth very much, and people had to use money of them to buy things because it was inconvenient to carry so many of these coins. The government started making paper receipts.
Receipts. Look at this word. Paper receipts.
Receipts. People took these receipts to banks and traded them for coins. This was the first example of paper money.
Yes.
Today,
So hold on. What do I have here?
coins.
Money.
Quarter. This is very unusual because the value of metal has become more expensive. The value of this penny, 1 cent, is less than if I took this metal and went to a company and said, melt it, I sell you the metal. It's very unusual. This one, right here, this one right here, does not cost 25 cents to make it. But in your lifetime, I suspect you will see the penny disappear. No more pennies. Only in the museum. You have to go to the museum to see who's this guy on the penny. Who is that? What?
Cent.
Which one?
Cents.
But which president?
George Washington.
Donald Trump?
No.
No, George Washington. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln.
The guy with the beard?
Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Abraham.
Abraham what? What?
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. This one,
George Washington.
George Washington. Who is George Washington?
The first president.
First president. Yeah. Let's see what else I have here. Well, you'll like this one. Oh, I don't have it. Then I did. Then I had. I have.
Didn't change.
My wife says to me, "Why do you carry all that change? It just goes rattles around in your pocket." No. I have to. I'll bring you one. Some nickels, 5 cents nickels, have a picture of a buffalo on it. Remember a buffalo?
Yeah.
That's cool. Who is on the dollar bill?
George Washington.
Who is on the $5 bill?
Right. Abraham Lincoln.
See what I have here. I have a lot of money.
Yeah.
I have a $1 bill,
Yeah. George Washington.
$10 bill. Who's that guy? This man is Hamilton. He was not a president, but he was Secretary of the Treasury back in the Revolution. Now this one, he's a bad guy. Don't ever let people tell you otherwise. Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson.
Yes. In your lifetime, you will see him come off. No more Andrew Jackson. I predict. What does that mean? I predict.
You support
I'm saying it in advance. That's what I think. I predict. Like, I predict it's going to snow in a few days.
Yeah. Why he's bad guy?
Why? He didn't like two groups of people. Number one, he did not like black people. He wanted the country to be a slave country. Do you know slaves? What are slaves? What is a slave?
Kill people.
What?
Slave people. They have freedom. They have
No freedom.
freedom.
You must work for me, and I pay you nothing.
Or mine. Abdel.
I don't like you anymore. I'm going to sell you to Saeed. Okay? Slavery. And then another group of people. He even hated them worse. Native American people, the Indians. He hated them. So, Native American people living in their home, he came with the army and said, out. Out or I kill you. So they left, but where did they go? A place with no water and no food. Nice guy?
No.
Not a nice guy. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Why did the food in the tent?
Okay.
Why?
Why?
The photo in the birth.
He's what?
He's the best person.
Why did they pick him?
Yeah.
Not everyone agrees with me. Some people think that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people like it.
Yes.
Idea.
Yes.
This is
The history of the world. Yeah. Some people like, some people don't. There was one other thing I wanted to show you. Precious metals. Gold and silver.
Gold also.
And iron. What is iron?
Iron hadid, like this.
This chair.
Chair, iron hadid.
I can go to this chair made from steel, from iron.
Yeah.
I can go to a resale shop. Maybe they sell me this for $1. Maybe they give it to me. Here, take this. I don't want it. Not precious, but gold. Does anyone have any rings on that are made from gold?
A little bit.
Anybody wear a ring? I don't wear a ring. Gold rings.
Yeah.
Gold earrings.
Earrings.
Rings. Very precious. Okay? Precious metals. Some metals even more valuable than gold, used in computer industries. So these are called precious metals. That was 13th century. I'm going to show you this. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think it's
Zero.
GREGORY.
99.
First century, starting here at 0.
Yeah. 199.
Second century.
Yeah.
Now, where are we right now?
$2,000. Century.
That's us right here. What century is this? 21st century.
First, yeah.
Okay. So it says here, it was 13th century. What year was that?
13.
From 1200 to 1299.
So when we do that, it's giving you a little extra information. So let's go here to the next paragraph, Nadira. Today, fourth paragraph. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Today, most countries use a mixture of coins and paper bills for their currency. In the United States, the paper bills are all the same size and color. For example, the $1 bills is the same size and color as the $100 bills in many other countries. The bills have different size and colors. The similar bills are hold
Smaller bills.
smaller bills are hold less money. This makes it
Easier.
easier for people to tell the value of their money.
Very good. Okay. So, in your home country, are all the bills the same size, or some big and smaller?
Big and small.
Pardon?
Big and small.
Big and small.
And
In Yemen.
different color.
Yeah.
In Yemen.
Yeah, like.
How about Bangladesh?
Small bills.
How about U.S. and Canada? Pardon? They're all the same. All the same size. Different colors. Green, pink, purple in Canada.
Every country like this.
Oh, U.S. green. They call them greenbacks. Next, Shayla, number 5th paragraph.
In 2012,
European
countries state currencies are completed are now current. It is
Currency.
clear the euro money represents their own current
currencies.
currencies, but now it is
Easier.
So if you're in France and you want to go to Italy, euro. Turn the page. And next paragraph, which is kind of interesting. So Taslima, go ahead.
There are a few more
Fascinating.
fascinating facts about the history of money.
Okay. Very interesting means fascinating. You see that on the side? Vocabulary word? Go ahead.
Feathers were the lightest money ever used.
Ever used.
People on the Pacific island of Santa Cruz used them.
Use them. Feathers. When they say light, it means not heavy.
Stones were the heaviest money ever used. People on the Pacific island of Yep used them. Some weighed over 500 pounds.
Wow. How much is 500 pounds? That's like 5 people. Go ahead.
The smallest money ever used was in Greece. The coins were made of metal, but they were smaller than an apple sheet.
Little pieces of metal. But metal was hard to get, so they didn't put much metal into the coin. So that was in, do we know Greece?
Yep.
Where is Greece?
Yes. Go.
Near Turkey.
In Europe.
In Europe, in the Mediterranean.
In South Korea.
I'm going to have to go over to Horizon, so we'll stop and go through this on when.
Thursday.
When?
Thursday.
Monday.
Monday.
No Thursday. Mohammed, please don't come tomorrow. But just to remind you, what is Tuesday? What's happening
We
Tuesday?
go to museum.
Yes, and I'll give you more information on Monday about that. You know, one of the, it doesn't talk about it here, But one of the things that was used for money is salt. Salt was used for money because salt, not everyone can get salt. Salt is only, I shouldn't say only, but salt is found where there's an ocean. You go to the ocean, you want salt, easy. But if you're in the middle of a country with no ocean, where do you get salt? You have to go to the ocean to get it. Or on the mountains, maybe there's salt you can ship out. So people would use salt to get things, to trade. Very important. Bring this back, if you would, on Monday, and have a good weekend. And if for some reason you don't come on Monday, whatever, sick, busy, appointment, please give me a call. Call me. You know my number?
Yes.
About the field trip on Tuesday. Do you have my number, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, just in case.
When you drink coffee, you put the word bitter.
Bitter.
Bitter. Can you write? That is not bitter. Ah, bitter.
Bitter, better, butter. This one you eat. Butter.
Bitter.
Better,
Bitter.
something is better means getting more good. This one bitter, like a lemon. You know lemon?
Yes.
Yes.
The skin of the lemon.
More.
Bravo.
Thank you.
See you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. How do you like your car?